accomplished that allowed you to be eligible for this race. So the simple question, how was your first Rolex?
Yeah, you know, it's been good. I think the boys just pushed the car back to the garage, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I'll check in with them after this interview. Overall, I think it's been a good experience. I'm ecstatic to be here, and I want to thank IMSA for taking this opportunity to get me out on track.
It's great. Real quick, when we get back to Josh, we have the 10 on Pit Road, Marty. This is the stop we were discussing.
Yeah, here comes the first chest move in DPI. Ricky Taylor getting in for the rest of the race. As we just mentioned a moment ago, it'll be a quadruple to the end. 3 more stops. The 10 thinks they can do that. So, Steve, I'd love to get your take on this with a move from this race team, putting in their ace driver to finish the race, the first finisher to go in. Will that be an advantage, you think, when everybody else puts their driver in about 20 minutes or so?
An advantage to make adjustments in future pit stops and limit your risk on a driver change. If you have an issue, have it with 2 hours to go, not 90 minutes, not an hour. We expect smooth driver changes. These guys are great at it, but you never know. You don't want to lose the Rolex in that form as we see the 10 rejoin the field. Back to Josh, 15-year-old that took part. As you mentioned, your car's retired. So I looked up your schedule this year. You'll be racing for the World Endurance Championship, basically the WEC. I mean, can I hang out with you? You're going everywhere. Abu Dhabi, you're going to Spa, you're going to every great racetrack in the world. It's quite a schedule.
Yeah, it's a really packed schedule. I'm excited to be doing it, and I'm happy to be here. I think I know the Richard at United Autosports, thanks to them, PR1 as well, for getting me in the car and letting me have this opportunity. I'm really excited to get started, and I can't wait for Sebring.
Well, I'm down here with you, but upstairs we got the mayor, Hitch. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, guys. Hey, Josh. Welcome to the Peacock Pit Box, bud. I know this is the start of a packed year for you, like Steve was saying. Now, tell everybody, like, the different types of cars. It's not just you're going a lot of places. You're driving a lot of different stuff. It's the kind of thing that every driver wants to do, sample different machinery. The one thing drivers don't want to do, though, is, like, rush to get older, which you do want to do to get 16 and be good for the rest of the year. But tell us about the different cars you're going to be driving this season.
Yeah, so obviously coming off the road to Indy and doing USF 2000, I'll do a bit of Indy Lights testing, I think, at some point here in the near future. But the main car I'll be driving this year is the LMP2 car, which I was in this weekend. And I'll also be in the LMP2 car for WEC. But 2 different teams. With IMSA, I'll be running with PR1, and then in WEC, I'll be running with United.
So cool, man. I'm so jealous of all the different driving you're going to get to do. But this weekend at the 24, you've got a very cool sponsor on the car, a hashtag that's very personal to you. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Alzheimer's Association partnered up with me to make me an Alzheimer's athlete. I'm very proud of that. My grandpa actually suffers from Alzheimer's. It's been a big struggle watching him try and get over this disease, which unfortunately he won't. But I'm very happy to be supporting Alzheimer's here this weekend and for them to be supporting me.
It's a wonderful cause, and I'm going to tell you, I love this event. This is my 5th time here. We talk about the stars and the cars, the amateurs, the gentleman drivers, but the other great thing I love to see is when a young star gets his chance to come compete in such a great event. Josh, it's the first time we've got to meet. It's so great to meet you. I know this didn't go perhaps how you wanted results-wise, but I can see the smile on your face. So you got to take part, and good luck. It's going to be an impressive year.
Thank you.
There you have it, the 15-year-old Josh Pearson, first ever Rolex, competed in the LMP2 series. Well, here we are, closing in on 2 hours left at the 60th running at the Rolex, the 60 car, current leader.
Both messed up, didn't we? Yeah, absolutely.
is it not showing up? I can't get race labs to show up anymore. But it's open. The app is open. It should freaking show up on my stream. I don't get it. It's starting to piss me off.
Jaminet holding off Vantour in a Porsche in GTD Pro. It's just one of the class battles happening at the Rolex 24 at Daytona. It's been this close all race long, and with just over 2 hours remaining, it's this close down to the end.
I don't have an overlay.
The Porsches have been so strong, that fat Porsche. Talk about the success that team had, and Robichon, the championship last year, he's moved on over to the Wright Motorsports car as Faf went to GTD Pro category. Porsches have been at the pointy end of the order, both in GTD Pro and in GT Daytona, since the drop of the green flag.
I mean, I don't think there's a brand more synonymous with success in sports car racing than Porsche, so it's no surprise to see them up here. The surprise has been how close they've been running. They've been in lockstep, trading spots back and forth, and then in third place, the Ferrari James Milano right now, you know, 27 as he's been able to slightly different construction. This has been the most intense battle all the way through the entire 22 rounds of cars.
It's been great for a long time. It's at 6:53 this morning, I think, and that's allowed the field to get a little extra back. The closer he loses a lap from time to time. That's a pit stop, which is so far back, and then he gets it back. Look at this fight.
Whoa.
Left side, clear.
In his eyes, he seems to be so calm in his upper body, even though his hands moving quickly with that stroke.
Yeah, and his heart rate's definitely up. We saw him actually working on the brakes on the control and not staying on the entry there, then had to go defensive into turn 3. Keep Vantour behind him. This is an absolutely incredible battle. Vantour looking at the car that he won the GTD championship in last year now. 10 feet in front of him.
You look at the dashboard there, you can see the
Right side.
second up to third, and he's doing lots of
Still there.
really right
Clear, clear, clear. Good job.
but also see the gear shifts as well. Realizing, and I think that braking zone in turn 1 is incredibly difficult. You don't see much of it from television, but there's a fair amount of banking still on the super speedway comes in, and then that flat really gets him sitting there for his that transition.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. One minute 20.236.
Drive through it. in between himself and pit lane. It's just the run around.
Relax.
They can get down to the apron.
The officials do now. Here's a big question.
Yeah.
Someone has already jumped to pit road here, thinking there might be a full course caution. We've had 15 on the race so far. Could there be a 16th? And will it change how this race plays out? 1 hour, 56 minutes remaining.
Kind of have to roll the dice. The car's not really in harm's way because it's through the tire chicane that's there at the Le Mans chicane, but you don't want to leave it there for the next hour and 55 minutes. So you would think you would have to go get it.
I would be very surprised to see a race car left there for, you know, about 2 hours of green flag racing. But these guys diving into pit lane now, the leaders in GTD Pro.
And they only pitted 7 laps ago on the 9 and 10 for Van Thor in the 2.
Kevin?
So the 2 leaders in GTD Pro were coming in. No driver change. They were outside the window to be able to do it on one more stop. They were going to need 2, so now they can get it done in 1. The 9 Fat Porsche has a little bit of fuel advantage, so they needed less fuel, and they're going to win the race off pit road. And the 2 is blocked in and loses time, Marty.
Kevin, a very last-second call to bring the 10 to pit road. Ricky Taylor aboard the 10 car. In fact, the team really was not ready when Taylor came down pit road. That's how late that call came. So clearly they think there's a caution coming, and that little splash of fuel, I know, Brian, you were doing a little bit of math, that might have helped them out to make it on 3 stops.
Big time. The 60 came as well, and I think everybody's seeing what we're seeing. It's not a huge incident or anything like that, but the car is more than likely going to have to be removed. I'm sure race control is talking to the team saying, what's your driver saying in the car? Can he move it? Can it not? But still sitting still right there. They're going to have to go get him.
Well, the big issue now is, here it is, the full course caution is upon the speedway. A huge break for the, I believe, the 10, because I believe it got them inside the pit window. The 60 as well came to pit road, so both DPI Acuras. I mean, I don't even really want to call it a gamble. I think that this is a basically, you know, this is endurance and road course racing kind of 101. Hit before the caution. It doesn't matter if it's IndyCar, NASCAR, or IMSA. You want to be on pit road right before a full course yellow. Both Acuras pulled it off perfectly here with about 1:53 to go.
And with that, the 16th full course caution of the race, we say goodbye. Dave and Brian and James will leave the headset here, hand it off to Lee Diffie and Calvin Fish and Dale Earnhardt Jr. when we come back on USA. Don't miss a minute.
hear me, Wesley? This is Mike, hold on. Oh, wrong one, too.
Green flag.
Is that better, Wesley?
Yeah.
Is it still staticky?
Not right now.
You sure?
Yeah. At the moment.
Okay. I'm seeing the very exciting point of this race. 2 hours to go.
Yeah. Still close to a lot of things.
Did you take a nap or just
I was
stay up?
trying to like doze on and off for a couple hours.
Another caution? Oh my gosh. Johnson's on that rust book team, ain't he?
Johnson on the 48. They're all down there. They had a problem.
Oh, that sucks. He had to go to put the car in on that. He had to pit the car, obviously.
1 minute 19.5.
We're supposed to get 8 to 10 inches of snow on Wednesday. Yeah, lots of snow. Lots of snow. You see Ricky Taylor with them glasses on like that?
Yeah, he just got in.
Oh, is he? Who is in at night? Who is in it at night?
Check your flag, man.
We've seen all of these cars pushing to the edge, pushing to the limit of grip throughout the race. We think that we might have seen what every car has is in terms of pace. Maybe somebody's got a little bit left up their sleeve.
Here's Kevin Lee on the race leading car. They just asked Richard Westbrook, are you good for another? Yes. Now they've decided, no, we're going to come in. We're going to make the driver change. Westbrook is on top of the
Let's talk to Wayne Taylor. You're riding on board with us. Taylor a moment ago. Was that
We think that's what we needed because we felt the fuel consumption. Although even with 24 hours, you leave it until the last two to figure it out. But my engineers and specialists, what we need now is a caution. And I just left to go to take a pee. And when I got back, we had a caution. So now we're on the identical strategy as the 60 car, which is the other Acura, which is great. But it's
Looks like he's been up 24 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks tired. I had it on USA, but I kind of did take me a long nap. Wesley, I got up this morning. I didn't think you were still going to be in here. I was like, oh, so you're going to be in there. Ain't no way. I'm going to make me a coffee. I'm going to get the Keurig out. They got a Keurig over here. I don't have one. They got one.
There you go. So Ricky Taylor in the car to finish, and Kevin, the 5 pitted in front of you. Did they make that driver change for the final time?
They did. I also saw the 31 wheel in.
Man, I'm so ready for the games today. You don't even know.
We saw the leader in LA LMP2 come in the Dragon Speed car. So
Yeah, we're gonna cook. We're gonna make some dip and food and stuff. And we've been doing this every week, making food,
You can say what you want about Taylor, Wayne
dip,
Taylor,
and everything else.
deserved on crediting his son. That was pretty professional.
Last week, you ever had a cheese ball before?
Well, in Junior, I think it's worth pointing out for the fan that doesn't remember, a year ago, it was the exact opposite. It was Ricky Taylor that was removed from this 10 car for the sprint to the finish to win the Rolex. So I know, to your point about being professional, he didn't want to come off.
I thought my family was the only one that did them, but they made them here too. It's Philadelphia cream cheese with like it's not ham, it's not lunch meat, it's almost like a, you mix it in there with it and then you use crackers for it. It's really good. It's with onion, it's really good. Do you like onions?
Yeah.
Then you would like it. You would like it.
When his teammate now is at a different team, so Ricky knows how to go for the
I'll
kill,
send
so
you a
to speak.
picture of
And I
one.
think he felt with the balance of the race car through the early hours
He
of
made
today,
one last week and it was
and that's where you need to be honest
really
between the
good.
two teammates. He said Philippe Albuquerque can get the job done.
You ever
He's supposed to
had
be really good in the car right now, and I think that's why Wayne
like
has put
a
him in.
Philadelphia cream cheese, then almost like
the caution for the
chili over top of it, and then cheese.
was behind the wheel when it came to a stop just
Then you
beyond
use
the safety
Doritos or whatever you want.
the Le Mans chicane. Is being cleared up. I think race control.
We just make little funny, goofy little stuff, you know. Good though.
Well, we haven't had a yellow for over 5 hours, so this is the perfect opportunity.
Who's that? Somebody joined?
Ambient temperature is actually climbing to the highest that we've seen throughout
Oh,
the course of this 24
okay.
hour race. We
I'll
started
watch.
at 46 degrees yesterday afternoon. That was the warmest it was for the whole race up until this point. We dipped down to about 33 overnight. Not the extreme 20s that were forecast, but certainly very chilly, very treacherous. But right now it should be really prime time. The engines are going to be working well in these cool conditions. You're going to have a bit more tire temperature. These cars should be really sharp, some really fast lap times. Look for those here in the last hour or two.
GTD cars coming
Yeah.
through their pit stop.
Well, I would kind of wish is that a B class race or C?
Touring car, I think it's a D class.
So James Collado brings the Risi Ferrari in. This is Jan Halen.
I need to do.
Oh, this is building.
Yeah, I need to do that one. That one has the Honda, right?
Yeah, both of those.
I think I did one. Is that multi-class? The C-class one?
The Michelin Pilot Challenge is,
Yeah.
It's got
Yeah.
GT4s and touring cars.
Yeah, that's the one I did because I'm trying to get my E-class license because I got the rating. I just need like 2 more races.
Ready, green, 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 green.
That guy definitely like spun a tire.
Left side. Clear. On the left side.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I had a feeling we would start running. We lost one person.
Left side. Still there. Still there at your door. Clear.
My bad, guys. Spinning there. I didn't want to take out the leader.
Minute 29.594. Left side. Still there. Still there.
clear him.
That's pretty hard. I think it's zero.
Left side. Stay right. You're clear.
Woo!
Oh.
How did I do that? How did I not? That was risky. That was very, very risky. Oh my god.
But Ben Roethlisberger. Big Ben is dangerous in the pocket, in the street. While college students shots at a club before leading one to a back room where sources say he exposed himself. Big Ben's beef jerky isn't certified. Sources say he exposed himself. Big Ben's beef jerky isn't certified. And a hotel worker fixes television before traffic committing sexual assault. Taking advantage of holiday to lead customer service.
1 minute 19.506. Took it, settle it, nice and smooth.
When he wasn't wearing a helmet. Safety ain't always a stylish choice. This white fly would die, stupid. Set up the Stormy Daniels by President Trump on a simple objective. He escorted her back to the room and asked for a good night kiss. Wasn't rejected. Thought she was a big leader in the completion percent of the door. And stood outside her door, not repeating to be let in. Has the shape up of your boat. Credit. Problematic life of Ben Roethlisberger. Ben is dangerous.
Did Tom Brady look towards his retirement on his Let's Go podcast? Well, here's what he said. Yeah, it's true. I do it all the time. Really fresh hardcore.
If I had $1 for every lockdown politician who decided to escape to Florida over the last 2 years, I'd be a pretty doggone wealthy man. Let me tell you, if I had $1 for every lockdown politician who decided to escape to Florida over the last 2 years, I'd be a pretty doggone wealthy man. Let me
Left
tell
side.
you, if I had $1 for every
Still there, man. Still there. Still there. 1 minute 19.387.
politicians.
Still there.
Who just
Knows you're coming.
when they don't.
Still there at your door. Still there. Still there. Clear.
When they don't plow your neighborhood, so you gotta do it yourself.
Race that I had. Yeah, 4-car battle.
Come on, Wesley. You can drive that car harder than that.
1 minute 19.129.
That guy just went from third to first.
Ah.
Right side. That's what I like, man. You get that nose dirty up there. Clear. Good job.
Whoa. Hey, I wrecked. That first place right there? Alright, go up there and get on this bumper. I'm down to be your crew chief here. You can't be nice. Can't be nice to these guys, man. They don't like you.
minute 18.603. You're in second position right now, second. Go get that son of a bitch.
How many laps is it? 20?
You're an idiot.
I would drive it in here and then get on the brakes. Gas, 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 gas. Come on, Wesley, you got this. Gas, gas, gas. Come on, Wesley.
1 minute 18.369.
Gas. Here you go. Come on, Wesley. Come on, Wesley. You're better through the S's than him.
Yeah, I think I have been most of the race.
Get it woe down here and gas it. You know what to do. Ooh, you're gonna make up time here. Gas, gas, gas. I feel like you have to drive it in down here in that other turn to win the race. You have to. Just.
Come on, dog. Spin on the left side. Stay right.
If you can just
Stay
get
right.
woe down enough and then gas.
Spin to the left there.
Yeah, yeah.
1 minute 18.592. Sit dog, you looking good. Now go get that leader.
You can give it more gas, man, off the corners. I would start giving it hell.
One minute 18.689. 1 minute 18.872. That's it, man. Just put it right on him, bud. You'll get by him. One minute 18.684.
Yeah.
White flag. Good job. Keep digging here. Get a look at your pit in. Just start getting a look at it.
You have no option but to just lay it on the line here. Watch his braking. Brake later. That's the only advice I could give you.
I don't care about that. At this point, I'm going for the win. Drive off, man.
Watch his braking and brake later. If you can get to his bumper, you can always rough him up. Just brake later than him, man. There you go.
Celebrating the 60th running of the Rolex 24, we have been taking advantage of the so many matches moments like one in our flaming colleague. They learn how to get the two Watkins down. Been racing in 2001 Great Memories
Ooh!
Boy, I drove that in. Oh.
Damn! Good try. Good try, man.
All right, bud.
Good try, Wesley.
Awesome
you did
race,
that
man.
was
I
good.
gave it everything. I tried.
Checker flag. Good job, my man.
Seven
Awesome
X's
job
trying
today,
to catch
fellas.
him. Going off track.
Good grief. That much?
Yeah.
tremendous pace right now. First two cars you see are driven. It's an all-pro lineup. Next car you see and lineup. That's the difference between GT Daytona and GTD Pro.
I hope I never wish you again, Philip.
The number 16 Wright Motorsports Porsche team has asked Jan to just sit there and watch those two and draft off of them, essentially, because of the gap he has over the 21. And of course, Ferrari was about 4.2 seconds behind him. Even the team said, do not pass them, hang out right here, long way to go here in this race. So he's just sitting there watching.
This way to distinguish when you're looking at them from home is that the GTD Pro cars have the
hoping
red
I'd force him into a
side view
mistake.
mirrors there. side view mirror.
Yeah, he just didn't make any mistakes. He was a little bit better in the bus stop from you than you, and I think you played catch up with that. Like you would make up in the S's and yeah. But you started doing what I was telling you to do, and it helped you though. Like when I'm racing somebody and it's close like that, I watch their braking, and I always brake like right after they do, and you close the gap like that.
We got a battle for lead over here.
Really? Okay, why is it on USA? Yeah, I'm thinking it did Peacock.
Air's coming off these cars right off the nose, kind of like making a wake like a boat would in the water. So you can tuck up on the side or the quarter panel or the rear tire of another car and almost get a tow much like you would when you're directly behind it. Ricky trying to get a tow back up to Blomqvist for a shot in the braking zone into turn one. What's he do here? Whoa! Whips around the outside. Now it's a braking job. And Ricky's going to push it further. Blomqvist will come out ahead. And again, we see that left front lockup out of the 10 car in turn one. As I said, Dale, it was controlled aggression for the first 22 hours. Now it is full-on attack.
Oh my God!
Welcome to the party, the Cadillacs. Here's Loic Duval, the first car you see, that kind of black and silver car. The bright red and white one is Mike Conway of Action Express, chasing that Mustang sampling machine. This is Duval. And Ricky has to go back on the defense, and that's going to cost him a little bit of lap time to be able to stay in the tow of the 60 car here. Let's not forget, Blomqvist also dived down pit lane, so he's got 3 more laps of fuel on board. Now it's Duval gets the drop on Ricky Taylor as they get up into NASCAR 2. Folks, keep this big picture in mind. We've been racing for 22 hours, 36 minutes.
Side by side again.
1.4 seconds.
Oh no, this is 5 and 10. This is for second now.
Val to the inside, he should be able to take it. Once again, Ricky Taylor has to give it up, and this is going to allow Conway a big run there in the red and white Whelen Engineering machine. This is not what Wayne Taylor wanted to see, and look up front, Blomqvist has stretched that lead with that battle behind him. Now back to GTD Pro, and the Porsche's still going at it. Mathieu Jaminet keeping Lawrence Vantor at bay, but for how much longer? Keep in mind that blue car, number 2 on the right. Vantor used to drive for the car that he's racing, for the team that he's racing.
That's pretty good.
Through the kick. Oh, and off goes Vantor into the dirt. He's off in the break. Well, they did a little bit of cleanup on this racetrack during that portion. On the outside, Jaminet didn't want to give him that lane, and ironically, the car in front of him is exactly the car that Lawrence Vantor took to the GTD title last year for the Fab Motorsport team. Inside is running this high-speed kick at about 140.
Oh, that was big. Oh my God! Oh, that looked like Jeff Gordon's guy. That guy that won started 17th.
The last few hours, those are the longest couple of stints of your life.
I always find the final few hours of this race are just crazy.
12 minutes left in this 24-hour classic, and it has come down to this.
It's very intense, it's very nerve-wracking if you're leading. You know, you hear every little noise in the car, you make sure that you don't make any mistakes.
Will traffic be a factor? 5 classes here running on the track at the very same time.
The tension of those moments, it's insane.
Coming down to the final laps of this race.
It's tough, it's nerve-wracking because there's so much on the line. This is one of the biggest races in the world that you want to win.
I think the feeling goes down and off the checkered flag. We did it.
And that's what we're getting so close to that finish, to that special moment here at the World Center of Racing. Today's aerial coverage, by the way, is brought to you by our partners at WeatherTech. As we welcome you back to Daytona International Speedway. These two cars, not three, even though the screenshot, these first two cars, the FAF Racing Corsa and the KCMG number 2, Mathieu Jaminet and Lawrence Vantor have just been hammering on each other for the lead in the GTD Pro class. Check this out, Junior.
Yeah, Vantor just goes down to the corner and shoves the 9 Jimmy right up the racetrack. They're getting aggressive, Calvin. And I wonder, I know the drivers have certain codes, but what's the INSA code? What's the governing body think about that?
Listen in here first.
We're getting closer to the finish. You see this?
Even the outside lane on that lap was almost a cut and paste of what they did a couple of laps earlier. They want the guys still racing hard. They're going to give them a little bit of freedom here at the end, but certainly if it's a bump and run and the car spins out and you take the lead that way, but I think if it hit him a little bit harder and moved him aside, I think that's game on in the last hour.
Jamar Chase.
That was a not so gentle move. You're not coming around the outside of me in the kink again. All right, time to go to our
Jamar Chase, Wesley. Jamar Chase.
GTD winner of this event, our very own Townsend Bell, Indianapolis 500 pole sitter James Hinchcliffe, and famed NASCAR crew chief Steve Letard. Hello, fellas. Yeah, thanks, Lee. It is an honor to be joined by both of the lead analysts for IndyCar coming up on NBC this year. Townsend Bell, the veteran. James, welcome to the team. You've put the hours in here at the 24. It's been great. I'm going to start with you there, Townsend. You were in this race.
So Taylor's going for the win now, ain't he?
Yeah. These crazy conditions, what's the feel on the track?
Well, it's track's fast. I mean, these cool conditions, the GT cars are going faster than
Destiny, where's the charger?
from the cold temperatures, engines are making
Destiny.
power. But the on-track action between cars in GT racing,
Are you deaf?
so much contact, so much elbows out. It's like Supercross, but for 24 hours. These guys don't care about each other one bit. They don't seem to care about their cars. They are bumping and banging.
Hey, Destiny.
And absolutely no respect given all the way to the finish. You see it with both Porsches. I can't believe those two cars are still in one piece the way they've been hitting each other.
Yeah, shocked with the aggression on the racetrack. An hour and 15 remain. James, we have the timepiece here on the desk, the famed Rolex watch. Is that the motivation? Is it ego? Is it
I've never
prestige?
seen so much.
Steve Letarte still up?
Yes.
I love it.
I think that is that easiest.
He said he stayed up 24 hours.
Hashtag with heart all night.
Really, every driver wants to put their name on that trophy, but that trophy's pretty unique in this case. It's one of the few trophies you can wear. Townsend knows he's got one. Well, kind of had one sort of. Might have got stolen. But no, it is whenever you got a place that's got a cool trophy.
James, we have the timepiece here. Rolex watch.
Ooh.
Motivation, is it ego? Is it prestige?
So them two Porsches are racing for the win?
I think so.
It's been an amazing chess game to watch, Lee. I'll be honest, after, what, over 22 and a half hours, I'm not sure if I'm ready to handicap this Acura or Cadillac up front. Which Porsche in GTD Pro